Hello Prep 2. In this lesson we are going to be looking at the passive. We are going to look briefly at what is the passive, how to form it, and some uses of the passive. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so first of all, what do we mean by the passive, or why do we use the passive? We use the active verbs to say what people or things do. However, when we want to say what happens to people or things, we prefer to use the passive voice. Okay? So the focus here is what on the event itself rather than who or what is responsible for it. Okay? So, how do we form the passive? Look at the example here. We have what? Ahmad writes a letter. This is what? This is active. Okay, how do we form the passive? We have to do what? Yeah, exactly. We have to do what? We have to replace Ahmad with what? A letter. So it will be what? A letter. We will begin with what? A letter. And of course we have here the verb writes. It's in the present simple tense. Okay, so we do what? We add verb to be, is, because it's a letter singular, and past participle is what? Written. So it will be what? A letter is written by Ahmed. Case. There are some cases to cancel the subject. Okay. Number one, when it's unknown. Like what? Look at the example. Ahmed's mobile was stolen. Okay, we don't know who stole the mobile. Okay, number two, when it's known. Like what? Look at the example again. When here we say what? The thieves were arrested yesterday. Of course it's clear that what? The thieves were arrested by whom? By the police. Exactly. And as I said before, when we focus more on what the event itself rather than who or what is responsible for it. Okay? Okay, what about sentence with two objects? Like what? Like here. Look at the example here. He gave his daughter a diamond ring. Okay? We have two objects. We have his daughter, this is number one, and a diamond ring, this is number two. So how can we form the passive? Okay, we have two possibilities. Number one, we can say his daughter was given a diamond ring, or we can say a diamond ring was given to his daughter. Both are correct. Now we have what? Let them make. How do we form the passive here? We have let. The verb let is followed by what? A bare infinitive. What do we mean by saying bare infinitive? It means what? Without to. Like this example, Mom let me go to this cinema. This is what? This is active. We have here what? Mom let. It's let. Okay, not let. So this is what? This is past simple. Okay, how do we form the passive? We can do what? We can say me here. We can say it what? I was allowed to go to the cinema. Of course we use here was allowed because this is what? Past simple. Okay, so was plus what? Allowed to. I was allowed to go to the cinema. What about make? We have make is also followed by what? A bare infinitive also, meaning what? Without to. Okay? Like here, Mom made me eat all the food. Made me eat all the food. Okay, this is what? This is active. How do you form the passive? By doing what? Again, we have what? Me, it will be I. And the verb made, it's in the past simple tense, so was made. I was made to. I was made to eat all the food. Okay, this is the passive. Finally, let's remember the forms of the passive. Okay, we have here the active. Okay, how to form the passive? Number one, present simple. We can form the passive by what? Doing what? We have the object plus verb to be, am is are, plus past participle. Number two, present continuous. We have am is are, verb to be, plus being, plus past participle. Number three, present perfect. Of course, we have or has, plus been, plus past participle. Number four, past simple, was or were, plus past participle. We have number five, past continuous. How to form the passive? By adding what? Was or were, plus being, plus past participle. The past perfect simple, had, plus been, plus past participle. Okay, what about number seven? We have were going to. The same, we have what? Will going to, plus be, plus past participle. Number eight, the modal verb like can, may, and so on. We do what? The same modal plus be, plus past participle. Number nine, let, as we said, verb to be, allowed to plus verb infinitive. The last one, make, it will be what? Be, verb to be, made, plus to plus verb infinitive. Okay, this is it for today. Thanks a lot and good luck.